What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the top 3 reasons why the weight is not coming off. So first off, I just want to ask you to do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be talking to you guys a lot more about the subject of weight loss and how to have weight loss that actually lasts the test of time. A lot of people have a problem with losing weight and gaining it back. I'm looking to help people build a lifestyle. So the first thing that people are doing wrong is that they're not watching what they're drinking, okay? So I know that sounds so simple. It sounds like, why would somebody have to worry that much? Well, this is the problem. A lot of the stuff that people get today in drinks, such as coffee, soda, or energy drinks, or even especially alcohol, that's a huge one, they don't realize how many calories are actually in those drinks. They think, oh, it's tea, I got it from this fast food place. You know, it's got some sugar in it, but it's not that bad, right? Wrong. Completely wrong. The things that you get from fast food places, the people that go to Starbucks, Dunkin', they don't realize how bad that stuff is for them. They don't realize how much sugar is in that stuff. I actually had this discussion with a friend today, and she called me and she said, Brandon, why is the weight not coming off? I don't understand. I'm the same way I've been for months. Nothing I'm doing is working. And so I asked her, I was like, so what are you doing? What's going on with your eating, your drinking? Like, let's analyze it, you know? And the things she was eating seemed right. It seemed like she was doing good. But it turned out, after I kind of worked it out of her a little bit, she was drinking Red Bull. Now someone might think, oh, come on, Red Bull can't be that bad, can it? No, it's actually worse. The second thing people are doing wrong is they're making a lot of excuses, okay? So this is what I mean by that. They'll say, oh, I had a good day at work today. I got a lot done. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm gonna reward myself. And that's an excuse. And that is the worst thing you can do to yourself. You're basically hurting yourself at that point in celebration. And that just makes no sense. Another thing that people will say is, oh, I had such a tough day. You know, the boss was on me all day and I need to pick me up. So then they go and they get this terrible meal. They eat 2,000 calories in one sitting. They feel terrible. And we all know that feeling after you've eaten way too much, the food coma. We know that feeling of we're just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not good for you. That's terrible for you. That's horrible for you. I actually had this same conversation with another one of my friends who was talking to me about losing weight as well. In case you haven't realized, a lot of people in my circle ask me about weight loss advice quite often. More on that later. Anyway, she said to me, you know, every day I eat good, I make sure I watch what I'm drinking, I don't understand what's wrong. And so I asked her, I was like, you know, I know her family, they like to have a lot of parties, okay? And so I asked her, well, what do you eat when you go to those parties, those events, dinners, whatever, you know? And she said, oh, well, I usually just take the day off. You see, that right there is a huge no-no. You can't just take the day off. Furthermore, when you take an entire day off because you ate bad one time, you trash the whole day. Now think about that for a second, okay? If your car has a flat tire, you don't go and poke holes in the other 3 tires. You don't make your problem worse. You fix it and then you keep going. Our third and final tip today is going to be planning. Now this is something a lot of people don't realize is actually critical to your weight loss journey, okay? So what I mean by this is, number 1, planning out your meals. Number 2, buying all the ingredients you need for those meals. And number 3, cooking everything. And 4, actually sticking to it, okay? So this part is a bit of a process, but if you do it right, you do it once a week and that's it, okay? So for example, I'll give you the biggest example I got right now, and that is my wife, who is out of town for 5 days on a work trip. And on Sunday, she asked me, what am I going to do? I'm going to be out of town. I'm not going to have the kitchen. I'm not going to have this and that. Am I going to have to eat McDonald's every day? And I told her, no, trust me, we got this. So I asked her, what are the meals that you want to eat this week? If you could have this kitchen, cook what you want, eat what you want, and eat right, what would you eat? So we nailed down the meals that she wants to eat, And we got the list together, we got all the ingredients, and this was on Sunday, and we cooked everything in one day. Got everything done. And then Sunday night, she left to go out of town, and she had all the containers she needed. For us, we like to use Pyrex, the glass bowls, Other people can use Tupperware. It doesn't really matter that much which one you use. That's personal preference. But when she left, she had all of her containers with all of her food with ice packs for the road trip. And then when she got to the hotel, she put all the stuff that needed to be refrigerated into the refrigerator. Today's Thursday, and tomorrow's her last day of actually having to eat there. And she will be coming home having not skipped one meal of eating healthy. That is completely due to planning it out and sticking to it. So I'm telling you right now, if you can follow these 3 tips, you're going to see some kind of results in a pretty reasonable amount of time. And these are 3 tips that are for life. They're not gimmick diets. They're not things that you do for 3 months. Oh, it's a 90-day plan. No, this is something that you can make a life out of. So if I taught you anything helpful, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me for more. Thank you and have a great day.